get the Kroger's. I will show y'all. I always get the Kroger's because Kroger's is a good homemade kosher pie, and I like that. This is Kroger's, what I use. Okay, so what I'll do in right now is this is the crust. Now this is an overlarge pan, but I don't mind having an overlarge pan because the overlarge pan to me make you have more filling in there, and you know, hey, it tastes good. So we're doing this shepherd pie in a crust. So what I'm gonna do is put some Parmesan cheese at the bottom of it, all the way around the bottom. Now, Parmesan cheese probably is not in some of the recipes, but like I always say, you can do a recipe the way you want to do it. You know, whatever you want in your recipe, that's what you do. So we churn this out like that, and then I'm gonna use some mozzarella. This has a tendency to make the crust more flaky, especially when you're doing a meat pie or something like a tomato pie or something like that. So just get some mozzarella and go around like that, and that helps it has that little body to it. It won't be so wet. Okay, we're gonna use all of that. That's all we have of that, and that's it on the pie, on the crust. So get it like that, and then you know what you can do. You can add some parsley flakes if you want, just like that, just to give it a little color, or just a little lift or something. You know, just something in your head. Just use what you got. Then I'm gonna put some pepperoncino. I mean, this is gonna be a souped up shepherd pie, I guess. Put a little pepperoncino in there, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay, now we're gonna move this to the side. And what I'm gonna do now is do this mashed potatoes. Now the mashed potatoes have a tendency to be bland in some people's shepherd pie, but this shepherd pie, it will not be bland. We're gonna put some parm in there, just like that. Parm in this cheese. We have, and this potato, excuse me. We have cream cheese. I have sour cream, and I have butter and a little salt. We're gonna have to plug this up, y'all. Forgot to plug it up. Let's see. We're gonna plug it up over here just a second. Get this thing rolling. Let's see. Plug this up. Y'all done plug up the mixer. Just one step. This is a real kitchen, y'all. We'll be really cooking up in here. See that? Okay, we're gonna get this stirred up like this. Now we don't want them we don't want them too thick, and we don't want them too thin. We just want them just right. Get this cheese up in there like that. Now I love shepherd pie. When I had my restaurant, somebody ordered a shepherd pie, and first time doing it, they enjoyed it. Okay, I think that's creamy enough. Let's see, y'all. Y'all be creamy enough. Let's see. Yeah, we want it kind of thick. We don't want it too creamy. We want it just kind of just right. There you go. Put it dry. I'm making a mess. And that's okay. Okay, there you go. I'm making a big mess. Now, got the potatoes out the way. This is how I want you to have your potatoes. Just like this. Sort of thick, bloppy like. You know, so you can blop them on the pie. Now you got the cream cheese. You got the butter. You got the parm. And you got sour cream. Let's taste it right quick. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, we're gonna wipe this off and move this to the side also. That's very good. Very good. Very good, good. Very good. Okay, what we're gonna do now in my shepherd pie, I like to put cabbage. This is a cabbage. I cooked it real brown like, so it won't have any trace of moisture in it. Because if you have moisture in it, it'll make the pie wet. So you want it real done. Okay, after that, I cooked some ground meat, bell pepper, onion and garlic, and mushrooms. This is what I have in that next. So what I'm going to do is put this in here just like this. This is already heated up. Already heated up, y'all. I'm going to stir this up into that. Because sometimes it has a tendency, sometimes the shepherd have a tendency to be kind of, when you bite in it, it don't have, just softness. So that's why I add the cabbage to it. So it can have a great little body to it. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is, let's see, is add some onion soup. Because I have no salt, no pepper, maybe a little pepper, but no salt into this dish. Let's see. I am not prepared to open all this stuff up. Let's see. I need to get a sharp knife and open this up. Okay, there you go. Got this open. We're going to add all this onion soup mix into that. That's it. I'm going to stir this up. Now we don't want this real hot because if you put it in your pie crust, it's going to make it sweat, and you don't want it like that. You want it to cook just right. Okay, now it smells so good, y'all, with the garlic, the onions, the mushrooms, the bell pepper, and the onion that we cook with it. Then we're going to open this up. Almost there, y'all. Don't give up. Almost there. We're going to add some brown sugar, brown gravy, just like that. And this is my favorite gravy I get. Okay, and we're going to stir that in just like that. No water, just stirring it in, just like this, y'all. See that? This shepherd pie is going to be so flavorful. Y'all going to say, what in the world? Somebody going to say, where in the world she get that dish? She got from Sandra, our soul food queen. A Scottish dish. Oh, a Scottish dish? Oh, came out in the 1700s when the potatoes came out in the United Kingdom. Oh my goodness, wow. I'm just kidding, y'all. Okay, now what we're gonna do is taste it and see what it tastes like. It tastes delicious. That's what it tastes like. Okay, a little bit more brown gravy. I'm gonna stir it up like that. Now that is so good. Now we're gonna get the I hope this is in the camera that y'all can see this. Okay, now we're gonna get the pie crust. There's the pie crust right here. What we're gonna do with the pie crust is add half of this. Like that. Now don't put any season in your peas. We're getting some peas in this, y'all. We got enough season, unless you want to. Whatever you want to put in your dish, it's fine with me. Now we're going to put the English peas. English peas like that. The English peas is on its way. English peas like that. I hope y'all see this, okay? And now we're going to do some potatoes. Like this, just a little potatoes now. Just dump it all like that. Potatoes like that. Just a little, you're just going to spread them out as best as you can. A little bit more there. Because when they cook, it's going to spread out already. Okay, there you go. Now, I'm going to put a little black pepper. I love a little black pepper on potatoes. Okay, and then we're going to put the rest of this filling on top of that. Like that. So we don't want this too hot because it's going to sting when it's too hot. And then we're going to add some more peas. Like that. Now you can add any vegetables that you want. You can put carrots, you can put broccoli, I believe, but I never did with broccoli, but you can put carrots and stuff, whatever you want. Okay, that's enough of that. We're going to use all the peas. Okay, and what we're going to do now is add some parm. Just a little parm on there, just like that Parmesan cheese. Just like that. Yeah. What we're going to do now is add the rest of the potatoes. And it might be a little bit too thick, but that's, believe me, you want them kind of thick. You don't want them too creamy. You want them just right. Okay. Put them in there like that. Now the ground meat, the mushrooms, the garlic, the onions, the bell peppers, all that cooks together, and you put the cabbage in there too. Okay, we're going to push this out like that. Try to get it all to the side. Now I'm going to have to use my fingers, y'all, so don't be talking about me. Okay, we're going to move it on out like that. Depends on how much potatoes you need. This is cooking. I want you to cook. We're going to mash this all out like this. This is a wonderful pie, y'all. Okay, we're going to spread it on out just like icing. And what I'm going to do is bring this up to it, the crust, up to it like that. Because it's going to melt in there. So we'll bring it up like that. And mash the potatoes on top. Like that. This is a great pie. It's going to ooze out, y'all. Oh, it's going to be so good. Okay, now we got it all spread it out. Okay, this is real cooking, y'all, so y'all bear with me. Okay, put some more over here. Get some more of this side of here. Put over here. This shepherd pie is a soul food shepherd pie. Well, you know, all foods all over the world is soul to me. And I'm going to try to cook and give y'all the recipes to this stuff. Okay, now, what I'm going to do, that's so good, y'all. Now, I'm going to put some more plum on top of that. Like that. Then I'm going to put the last of the mozzarella cheese on it like this. I hope y'all see this in the camera. Like this. Yeah, like that. And that's going to bake so delicious. Okay. And then we're going to add some regular cheese. Some red chopped cheese. Some regular chopped cheese. Let's give it a little color on it. Just a little color like that. Make it look colorful. Okay, like that, y'all. And then we're gonna add some pasta flakes. That. And then we're gonna add some paprika. And give it a color. Just like that. And that's enough. Okay, we're going to put this in the oven and let it get golden brown. And we will be back and let you see the finished product. This is my version of the shepherd pie that came out of Scotland to the northern kingdoms. And then to the northern kingdoms. In 1700, they came out with the potatoes and they started serving this pie. Okay, don't forget to go to my shout out for my friend Lisa, Pretty Princess Lisa, and we'll be right back with the finished product. Hi, this is Sandra. This is the end results of the shepherd's pie. Look at the shepherd pie. You see the layers of the potato, the meat filling, the English peas, and the crust. The crust is fabulous, y'all. The crust is just fabulous. Look at the pie. No juicy, no wet nowhere. Just a nice, flaky shepherd's pie. This pie, look at the crust of that pie. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about, y'all. A good, flaky crust on this shepherd pie. This pie is, I'm going to say, magnificent. If you like a shepherd pie that's not all wet and gooey and just you can't taste nothing, you can taste something, but it's all ma, glah, blah, whatever you want to call it. This is the pie you want right here. This pie right here. It has texture and it tastes good, delicious, Look at the crust. Look at the topping. Look at the potatoes. Look at everything, y'all. This pie is wonderful. You can get this recipe off of soulfoodqueen.net, and you can have a scrumptious pie like this. This is Sandra. I want to tell you happy eating, and thank you for coming to my channel. Look at that crust on that pie. Oh, oh, look at the potatoes. Oh, oh, look at that. Oh, look at the ground meat and the mushrooms. Oh, this is a wonderful pie, y'all. This is my version of a shepherd's pie. This is Sandra. I want to say happy eating.